Welcome back to the program. Glad you're with us this morning. Please join me in saying hello to my very good friend Daniela from
Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisory and Immigration Services.
Happy
I'm swi-
Friday.
Happy Friday. I'm switching it up. Can you see?
Yeah, it's fine, and we can
I'm,
do
tr-
that.
I'm,
We
tr-
can handle.
I'm trying to trick you. I'm trying to trick you. Well, how is Miss Vivian? I miss her.
Yeah, she's doing fine. She's
Good,
recovering from a little surgery, but
good,
she's fine.
good.
Yeah, so
She has to come see me.
yeah,
She has to come see me.
she has to
Uh,
come and see everybody at the office.
there you go. And more, I guess, not more importantly, but equally as important, how is the canine executive officer? How is Lardon?
Mr. Spoiled.
Well, yes.
As fluffy as always.
Well,
He's so
there,
cute.
well, there you go. Spoiled and fluffy, two good
Yeah.
things. Two good things. So, what are we talking about this morning? Who have you brought with you? What's our plan for today?
The plan is dun 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 taxes.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So it's like that's not fun.
Good morning, David. How are you?
Good morning. I hope the listeners didn't just shut off the radio as soon as they heard text.
Let's hope not. David, of course, from CaribTax, part of the family of companies with Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisory and Immigration Services. You see,
Trying
we're doing tax advisory today.
I'm trying to catch you off guard. See, every time I say
can't do it.
Brightpath,
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisory and Immigration Services.
she has to say that.
I know
And-
that's
and
like a tongue twister.
Well, no, it's really easy if you do it the right way, but try and do it in reverse. We can't do it.
We can't do it. We've tried.
No, it doesn't work. Even if you write it out and in
Yeah.
reverse and then try it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
We can't do it. But we've tried.
we
Well,
try, but
Yeah,
it's a no.
not so good. Not so good. So we all have to do two things in life, right? And my theory in life is if I have to do these two things, one of them I can't avoid them. I should make them easy as possible. First one is we all have to eventually die. I can't do anything about that. That's Mother Nature. But we all have to pay a little bit of tax somewhere, somehow along the way. And I would imagine this is where you guys can help us out.
Yes. Taxes are it's a scary word to most people, but I think that once you sort of understand what it is, once you learn about it, it's a lot easier to swallow and to really understand. So that's part of what I do is I try to educate
Mhm.
customers and clients about what's going on and planning and sort of make it a lot less scary.
Without a doubt, without a doubt, and taxes are just and I guess one of the things that makes it kind of scary here is that a lot of the tax stuff, if you like, for me, until I learned the new tax system here that was not necessarily new, but was different than the tax system that I was used to in the U.S., it was all very frightening. And then, of course, you get, these lovely letters from the
From the tax department.
in Dutch
Mm-hmm.
that you don't understand, and then you try and translate them, and they're written. And when they translate from Dutch to English, they're pretty abrupt and blunt. It makes you want to just get even more scared.
Yes.
But that's where I think that David brings something quite unique and is something very valuable for Brightpath is he understands you because he's an expat. You're an expat. You're from the
Yes,
U.S. So
yes.
you can, when someone tells you, "Oh, but I do this," no, this is similar to what you do in the States. So now we do it this way here, and he can really
And it typically has a long Dutch word that's called something else,
Right.
where you put the vowels and the letters next to each other that we wouldn't normally put next to in English,
yeah.
and they make a completely different sound than they would make, and then it just makes it even more frightening. But
But that's exactly what I try to do is actually explain to the expats in the language that we understand. This is similar to a W-2. This is similar to a 1099. This is similar to a 1040, and so on and so forth. So now, you as a U.S. Citizen paying taxes in the U.S. sort of now it becomes less scary because you now understand instead of looking at those long Dutch words, which
right.
I I wouldn't even begin. I spent most of my career in healthcare in the U.S.
Mm.
And when you talk about scary industry, I mean, you're regulated from Medicare to Medicaid to insurances. There's compliance, and that's the experience I bring here. It's just
Well,
it's
you know what it is. Part of it is having the ability to talk to someone who understands, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what you bring to the table that I think is helpful is the experience on both sides
yes.
of the equation, so to speak, and that makes it much easier for people to understand. Um,
Plus, I have a tremendous, tremendous group of people around me at CaribTax who are experts in all types of different areas of payroll and taxes, and we have legal, and we have tax legal, and so it makes it a lot easier because, like I said, I have just a group of people that support me and work with me and who actually understand and can translate Dutch for me. So.
you know what's really scary is I can't. My only Dutch, nay,
Mm-hmm.
the days of the week, and then and dankjewel, and I'm pretty. That's my Dutch.
That's it.
That's my Dutch. However, some of the you get to see certain words, and you know what they mean. You can't pronounce them or use them in a sentence, but I know what they mean.
Right.
um, but
and
so
and with taxes, ooh,
yeah.
the words you see, you go, wow.
What and I know that our local tax inspectors, if you will, the tax office is hot to trot to try and collect um, money. And so don't be surprised if you get this lovely letter in the mail. Um, usually, several months after the letter is dated or postmarked, telling you that you owe, thousands and thousands and thousands of guilders. That's
Yes.
called an assessment.
Yes. And assessments come. They are coming right now. We've had. There's not a week or a day that goes by that I don't have somebody come in to the office. Says, look, I got these assessments. I don't know what this is, and they're asking for 100,000, 60,000.
Guilders.
So we have guilders, yes. So we've become experts in answering them and fighting them, and I just had a client the other day that we really couldn't help them. So it's not about just let me just do it just for the sake of taking money, but I also understand that if we can, we will gladly do it. If we can't, then we'll advise you otherwise.
hmm the thing that I find so unusual is so like in the U.S., right, when you every year you file your tax return at the end of the year, your personal tax return. It's usually due on the 15th of April, and you calculate what you owe, or your accountant calculates what you owe, and you file the return electronically, and you send the money in based on what you say that you owe. Here, the system is a little different, right? You file your return. The deadline for the returns or for personal returns are when?
It just passed
Yeah.
June 1st.
Right. So you file your return by June 1st, and you bring the physical return to the tax office. They stamp it. They give it back to you. Give you a copy back. Now, you could say on your return that you owe X, Y, and Z based on your calculations, but it's only after some time goes by and the tax office then processes the return and sends you an assessment saying for this year you owe X,
Correct.
which likely, if you do your job right, matches what you claimed on your tax return. It's at that point you have to pay the bill.
Right.
You can't pay it when you submit it.
And it works the same way with a refund as well. By the way, if there's a refund that goes back to you, you don't like in the U.S. we get it. I mean, you can get it within a few days if
Right.
if you wanted to. But here you have to wait for the assessment, and if they do give you the refund, then you have to fill out another form,
Right. For them to
ask
say,
for the refund.
Right.
And then I don't know how long that takes before you get a refund.
well,
Chances are you're already filing for the following year, and you can
yeah. So
probably take the credit.
So typically, trying to think, the refund stuff Depends how far back up the tax office is, but usually it's a couple years before you get a notice back saying that you have money due, and then you have to fill out the other form, send them your bank account information,
Right.
and then they, several months later, you'll get the refund.
By that time, you're doing the next year's return, so
Yes.
you just
No, no, no,
take
not the next year.
you-
2 years
Two
later.
mo-
years
two
later.
years
2 years
later.
so
later.
you
So
just take
it's
a credit.
it's a vicious cycle of I don't think they'll let you do that here. I think you actually have to get you can't say you already have the money. They send it back to you. They're not really good. Like, you can't pay it in advance or get it back and apply it to something else. The bookkeeping, not so good here. I hate to say it, but it's true.
So yes, I mean this is the kind of things we deal with at CaribTax, especially for expats, people who don't know that they need to file. Just because you have if you open a business in Saint Martin, an NV or a BV, and and maybe for whatever reason the business is dormant, you still have to file a tax return because the government still, they see a crib, they see a corporation, they want a tax return. And this is where we run into a lot of these assessments that are coming, and people don't understand why they're coming because, hey, I'm not doing any business, but the government doesn't know that. So
Yeah, that's one of the misconceptions we talked. I think we talked like a few months ago. Like, people think that because it's a tax-free island, you don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
it's not a tax-free island.
No, listen, it's duty free.
Yes,
That's
but
different.
that's what that's
That's
the
di-
like, it's a tax-free island.
That's
I don't
different.
have to. It's like, mm.
That's very different.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very different statement.
Yeah.
So you live and learn, live and learn. Oh, yeah, never ever a dull moment, never ever a dull moment. And so I guess it kind of I guess the thing that is important to remember if you're listening to this and you find yourself in a situation that is unique or unknown to you, the most important thing, especially if it's tax related, most important thing you could do is ask
Yes.
and talk to the professionals at CaribTax.
Yes, that's the
And-
best thing you can do.
And I just want to remind, we do have free consultation.
Okay.
They can book online. We can do it in person. We can do it on Zoom, and it's free. You can get me for 15 minutes or 30 minutes and ask me whatever questions you want to ask me.
Oh boy.
Yes.
And I can ask anything I want. David, what is the meaning of life?
Yes. That may have to be more than 15 minutes.
If you have an answer, that's even better.
Uh,
That's even better. I'm just giving you a hard time. And let's see. So what is the best way for folks to get a consultation? How do you do that? How do we do that?
Super easy. Brightpathcaribbean.com is the website,
Mhm.
or carib-tax.com. So both, because it's the same office, we can tell David, someone's interested from the side of Brightpath, someone wants a consultation with the tax team, and then we do the arrangement. Shirley will take care of that. So
Got it.
whichever website is easier for you to remember, brightpathcaribbean.com or carib-tax.com.
Perfect.
And either or, and you can book a consultation directly. You can fill out the form, and the system will send you an email with the calendar to book a consultation, or you can send us a WhatsApp, either Brightpath or CaribTax, or an email to info@brightpathcaribbean.com or info@carib-tax.com.
Perfect. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Do it again. Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisor and Immigration Services.
Maybe you should say it. Or
Oh.
Just say Brightpath.
Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial
Brightpath.
Tax. I'm already. Whenever someone says
You got
Brightpath,
it, see?
my brain already goes like Corporate Commercial Tax Advisor, even if it's not here on the radio. So I'm trained.
Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisor and Immigration Services.
Brightpath.
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisor and Immigration Services.
How much can we make her giggle?
She's got the best laugh.
I know. Early on when Daniela and I start to work together, I mean, the two of us would get, because I can be a giggler too, and you put the two of us together. I mean, I remember one show that
It was all laugh.
Yeah,
We
but-
just kept laughing the whole, yeah.
we just couldn't. You know,
Mhm.
the tears were streaming down my eye. It was just one of those experiences. We just her and I just clicked
Yes.
from the from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I can
Since-
tell that the chemistry is definitely you guys.
She's my friend.
Yes.
She loves dogs too.
She's great.
She loves dogs too. How are the four-legged ones?
Cute.
They're
Nice.
cute. Oh, I was somebody was in. I was talking to somebody this morning, was asking me about the dogs, and we kind of got into a discussion about all the old dogs that we both have had over the years, and that we each knew over the years, and yeah, so it was like a trip down memory lane.
Yeah, like yeah, dogs are part of your family and your life, and it's like
Yeah,
Mhm.
without a doubt.
yeah.
Without a doubt. Always a pleasure to see you, my
Thank
dear.
you for having us.
So listen, next week on Friday, which is, let's see, I'm looking at the calendar behind you. I'm not really intentionally. Don't want you to think I'm being rude. So I leave on Monday afternoon next week, the 15th. I'm
Mhm.
headed up to Connecticut. My uncle Gary is turning 90 on the 20th. And then the 21st is Father's Day. So I'm going to spend I'll be up in Connecticut 16th through the 19th. So we will do next week on the phone.
Okay.
Deal.
Perfect. Yes.
Remote.
Mm-hmm.
Remote. Okay?
Okay.
Deal.
Exciting.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hug Lardone.
I will send hugs and kisses
Please
for
do.
Mr. Lardon.
What?
Depends on who he is today. If it's Larry or
Is it
Lardon.
Larry Shamus? Larry Shamus wears a leather jacket, has chains. He's tough. Lardon
Yeah.
is like James Bond.
Yeah.
Lardon Julien. Yeah, he wears a little white dinner jacket, little bow tie, the whole bit. Yeah,
Yeah, the whole thing like
yeah.
very
Why,
Mhm.
I know. I know how it is. I know how it is. Always a pleasure to see you guys. David, nice to see you again. Thank you
Nice
for
to
coming
see
in.
you. Thank you.
We'll do it again. CaribTax, of course, part of the Brightpath
Corporate Commercial Tax Advisor and Immigration Services.
family of companies.
Yes.
Oh, but hey, by the way, how are things at Le Sucre, Phillipsburg?
Good. It's
Good.
going good, and it's such a cute place. It's such a nice place.
It's an awesome location.
Yeah,
Right now-
it's
right-
it's like a little oasis in town. You're doing errands, going around, and then you go to the
Right next to right. It's
With
it's old Kangaroo Court, right next to the courthouse.
yes, right next to the courthouse, and it's so nice because the moment you walk in, it smells like croissants and
Yeah.
coffee and
So
and
when
then the back patio.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when I get back,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna bring the morning show down to La Sucre, Phillipsburg. But more importantly, we need to work on the charcuterie salad.
The charcuterie salad.
Should be very easy.
It's a charcuterie board with more
No.
things, maybe.
What? No, it's in a bowl. Just no lettuce. That's the charcuterie salad. What do you think? I think there's a demand and a market for this. The Dr. Sock charcuterie salad only at Le Sucre. No lettuce.
No lettuce.
You can put like the Italian vegetables and stuff with the olive oil and all that in.
Mhm.
That all works.
That okay.
Just no lettuce.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You should
Anyway,
copyright this before you put this on the radio.
what?
You should copyright it before you put it on the radio. 'cause
Well,
you don't
by
wanna-
default, it's because it's on the air. It's officially our intellectual property and copyrighted. So
That's
there
right.
you go. Only exclusively licensed to La Sucre.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, Sock.
We'll do it again. It's 8:37. I'm way late. Here is everything that's happening tonight. By the way, coming up later this morning, Guido is coming in the 9 o'clock hour from Sail the Phoenix. It's all on the way. Stick around.